In this video, I'm going to explain solving percents. So let's take a look at this. What is 8% of 100? The way to find out what 8% of 100 is that we're going to convert this percent and then multiply. So 8% converted, we're going to move that decimal place over twice to the left. So that's going to become 0.08. And now we're just going to take that 0.08 and multiply by 100. So 0.08 times 100 is going to give us the number 8. So 8 is 8% of 100. What is 12% of 200? So we're going to start by moving the decimal place over. So we're going to write our 12% and move the decimal place over 2. 1, 2 to the left. So that becomes 0.12. Now we're going to take this decimal and multiply it by 200. So it's going to be 0.12 times 200, which is going to give us 24. So 24 is 12% of 200. So the basic steps here is that you're going to convert the percent to a decimal and then multiply. Now let's say I ask you, 20 is 10% of what number? So in the previous problem, how we converted that 10% or the percentage into a decimal, so 10% would be 0.1, and then we multiplied it by the number. In this case, we do not know what that number is. So 0.10 times what that number is will give us 20. So in order to solve for this variable a, because we don't know what a is, we're just going to divide by 0.1. So if we divide both sides by 0.1, we're going to get that a is going to be equal to 200. That means that 20 is 10% of 200. So let's say I ask you, 90 is 30% of what number? So that's saying that 90 is equal to 30% converted to a decimal, so 0.3 times some number that we don't know. Let's just call this number b. So to solve for b, we're going to divide by 30. We're going to divide by 0.3 to both sides. And we're going to get that 300 is equal to b. So 90 is 30% of 300. So when they give you that one number is a percent of some other number, you're going to divide by the converted decimal. What is 4% of 100? We're trying to solve for the number that is 4% of 600. Think of this of almost as a multiplication sign. So we're going to convert the decimal, so it's going to be 0.04. We're going to multiply it, and we're going to multiply by 600 to get our answer. So 0.04 times 600 is going to be 24. That means that 24 is 4% of 600. Now let's say, so 30 is 15% of what? Remember, think of this of as multiplying. 30 is or equals 15%, so convert the 15% into a decimal, so 0.15 of times 0.15 times some number that we're solving for. And we know that to solve for that, we're just going to divide. So we're going to do 30 divided by 0.15, or 15 hundredths, and that is going to give us 200. So 30 is 15% of 200.